How's it going, guys? Cracked Rack here, and today I have something very, very special for you all. Nobody else has covered this, and it's one of the funniest rabbit holes I've ever seen in my entire life. So, I'm gonna guess virtually none of you have any fucking clue who Kevin Federline is, and he's so unfamous and irrelevant, I wouldn't even be surprised if he saw this video. I have a feeling he's one of those people who anytime his name comes up at all, he's gonna find out where his name was brought up, even if it's like in the most obscure place possible. But anyway, I digress. Let me explain a little further. So a long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Kevin Federline was the fiancé and eventually husband of beloved pop singer Britney Spears from 2004 to 2006. I believe he's also the father of some of her children, but they did later separate. It's a whole fucking trilogy, okay? See, Kevin Federline back then was incredibly infamous, mainly because, he was a douchebag. Nobody liked Kevin Federline at all. Mainly because he was extremely cocky about how famous he was, even though he wasn't famous for anything at all other than being the fiancé of Britney Spears, which, honestly, I don't even know why anyone would want to brag about that. Anyway, before I start making fun of this guy, just know that I'm not judging him as a human being. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's a great guy. I mean, I'm sure he's a good parent, but I digress. So anyway, Kevin Federline, being the genius, the prodigy of music that he is, in 2006, decided that he was going to be the next rap star for whatever reason. And he released an album called Playing with Fire, which is heavily regarded as one of the worst albums of all time. Imagine if Vanilla Ice, Eminem, and the most cookie-cutter douchebag in the world that wears backwards snapbacks, drives a convertible, and drinks Monster Energy had an orgy. Kevin Federline would be the gross, stillborn baby that resulted from that orgy. Now, I think the best way to introduce you all to the genius that is Kevin Federline is to show you his performance on the Teen Choice Awards. That's right, because the most gangster way to show off your rapping skills to the world is to go on the Teen Choice Awards. Now, this performance showcased Kevin performing his song Lose Control, which is an absolutely fucking abysmal song in every way, shape, and form. But the really weird thing about this performance is that this, at the time, 35-year-old man's backup dancers are like 7 years old. And he has these literal children bust it down and perform almost 60% of his own song for him on stage. He does eventually come out, though.
Teen Choice, make some noise, y'all!
Yeah. Teen Choice, make some noise, y'all! So like I said, the song Kevin is performing is the hit song from his album Playing with Fire called Lose Control. Let's read some of the lyrics of that song, shall we? That's right, just get it, let you feel it, make you lose control. This is that hip-hop flavor mixed with a little bit of rock and roll. This is that hip-hop flavor mixed with a little bit of rock and roll? What the fuck does that even mean? Where's the rock and roll? This is that hip-hop flavor mixed with a little bit of rock and roll. My favorite work of the magical K-Fed is his song Rollin' VIP. It's truly just a fucking work of art. So the video starts with K-Fed rolling up in a shitty sports car that looks like the one my crackhead neighbor probably stole. Before a bunch of, I guess, prostitutes surround his car. I'm not really sure why these women are so interested in this 2003 convertible, but whatever. Then he gets out looking like my dad, and then he starts rapping. I'm being nice calling it that.
Rollin' VIP. What? Rollin' VIP. What? Rollin' VIP. What?
Yeah, because, you know, that's the best way to rap, saying what over and over and over again. So the public and critical reception to pretty much everything K-Fed, that's his nickname, has put out has been less than stellar. His album Playing with Fire, like I said, has been regarded as one of the worst albums of all time and the lowest rated album of all time. And he was massively roasted and made fun of on a worldwide scale when he tried to come out as a rapper. So currently, Kevin Federline on Twitter has about 4,000 followers, which is pretty pathetically bad. I mean, even I have more followers than that, and I'm a complete nobody. Something I find really weird is that he has his booking email on his Twitter, meaning you can probably still book him for shows. But I don't really know why you would want to do that. His entire music catalog is awful and extremely dated from like the 2005 era of douchey club rap. Now luckily, Kevin Federline did kind of accept his fate, and he stopped making fucking abysmal music. He hasn't released anything at all in over a decade, and his last big hit thing, I guess you could say, was this really weird and kinda sad Super Bowl commercial he did, where it's his rolling music video I showed you earlier, but it stops halfway through to show that he's actually working at McDonald's. And his manager yells at him for fries, and then it ends. So yeah, that's Kevin Federline, the worst rapper of all time. I hope you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for more content, and yeah, see ya.